Congratulations to Purdue. I thought they played tough. They executed. Especially the first set, we had a great opportunity to go up 1-0, and I thought that they made some plays at the end. They dug a couple balls, and then they took advantage of them. I think for us, the whole time, I felt like we never really got in a great rhythm in anything, really, offensively or defensively. And probably a byproduct of a lot of these kids never been in this moment before. And you could tell that Purdue had. They were comfortable in a Sweet 16 match, and it didn't seem like we were. And been through that before, and it's nice to get, I guess, for this group. It's not nice for Beltran because she's been a pleasure to coach, and Courtney Abrahamovich, our two seniors, have been great ambassadors for Illinois and great players and special people to me. But it's good for us to get back here so that the kids move on from here. Hopefully are more comfortable next time they're in that moment. That's all I have to say about that.
After the game, I guess, what was kind of some of the emotions like some of the season
Well, for me, I don't think it's really hit me yet, but I mean, I'm definitely not selfish. So, I said something to the team, just, kind of learn for next year, because I know their season starts, right now. Like, it's done, this one's done, it's on to the next one. So I just want them to, hopefully learn from this and then take it to next year, make another run at it, because they got another shot. So, I don't know. I just think as long as we're learning from everything, because obviously not everything's going to go our way all the time, and sometimes these things happen. And I wasn't expecting, it to end like this, but it did. So I'll just do what I can to be there for them and, whatever I can do.
Jocelyn, can you take us through that first set there where you guys kind of had a momentum and then Purdue swung it back into the importance of that in the match tonight?
I think throughout the entire match, not only that set, we weren't attacking and executing like we should have. And even when we had, a couple points on them, we backed down and stopped executing. And they were fighting and scrapping and executing the entire time. So.
Jennifer, just kind of talk about how tough it is to pass them because they're so balanced. I think they have 5 girls with 6 kills or more, and it seems tough to get a read on them when they have so many weapons like that.
On defense, I mean, they did a really nice job of, using our block and just hitting around us. And, it was a little tough tonight, but we do what we can to prepare, so, yeah.
Kevin, I know it's hard to think about now, but you talk about getting back to this stage. I mean, you returned a lot of players last year, next year, and a lot of players will remember this year who haven't been here. I mean, what does this do for the confidence going forward for this program?
I mean, our expectation is to go further with the program, and we've set that, and Jennifer had a lot to do with that in 11. That it's nice to get in this match, I think, because it takes a while to get used to. I don't know how any other way to describe it, but just being in the big moment and being in a big match in a different stage, and it takes a couple matches to get used to that. So for me, it was exciting to get into this match because this is where I feel like we should be every year. We should at least be to the Sweet 16, and then from there you got to see if you can make a run, and a lot of that depends on matchups and things like that. And, so I'm not satisfied with the season, but I'm also not super disappointed about where we're at. I mean, to get back to this match, it was good. I was disappointed with how we played tonight because I think we could have played better. But I'm not disappointed with the season. I asked a lot of these kids. We took on a schedule that was the toughest. I don't know who's played a tougher schedule in several years. I think what we took on, and they stood up to it, and they fought. And I'm really proud of what they were able to accomplish. But certainly not really happy with how we performed tonight because I'd like to keep coaching them, and that's the thing that's the hardest is I enjoy coaching these kids, and when it ends, this group, the dynamic, it's over. I never get to coach Jen again. I never get to coach Courtney Abrahamovich again, and it'll be different with the other kids that we add. And as a coach, you're completely in it, and you're in the moment and the time that you have with this group, and you're just immersed in it. And when it's over, I mean, all you feel is just a tremendous amount of disappointment because you just want to continue to coach them.
For either of the players, is it difficult to put that set one in the rearview mirror, going, playing immediately afterwards in set two, or was there, do you feel like maybe there was some carryover from the difficult way in which you guys lost that first set?
I don't know. I mean, we definitely made sure to, call that out, not to do that. That's definitely something we didn't want to do. I think we started to fight a little bit more than we did that first set. I don't know if we carried it over. It's possible, but I'm not sure how to answer it. I don't know. I hope we did it.
Kevin, did you have a particular message between sets one and two to kind of address that, or did you just want them to focus on set two?
Well, the whole time in set one, we were talking about how we were playing a little anxious and we weren't executing, even though we were up. And so that was our message. It's, we're never talking really about the moment, about what the score is. When you're talking to the team, you're just talking about execution. And I was never happy with how we executed tonight. Not for one moment did I feel like we were really playing our style of volleyball. And so when we lost the set, it was like, hey, look, this doesn't change. Like we didn't expect to win this in 3 tonight. It would have been nice, but it wasn't. What we expected to do is execute at the level we need to execute, and we'll take care of business. And we just never got there. We just absolutely never got there. And you look at the numbers, it's not like Purdue lit us up offensively. We just never really got in a good rhythm offensively, and they had something to do with that. They played great defense. But we also didn't get loose at all, and I thought we rushed a lot of things. And so that was more of our conversations than it was about, hey, fight the disappointment of losing that set.
Yeah, did you sense that, I guess, warming up, that that's what you wanted to go loose, I guess? Or?
No, we were very loose. You think it's going to be right. It's just lights turn on. You just don't know how the team's going to respond.
How do you assess their defense, Purdue's defense, versus what you were trying to do on offense, and how that factored into the outcome?
I mean, some of it was we made a lot of errors, but they put pressure on it. We knew their defense was good. It wasn't. We knew it would be a defensive battle, and we just made too many errors. We had 12 hitting errors in that, and then made some stupid swings that we got blocked on as well. And I thought we got impatient because we weren't scoring and made some bad choices. But I think they have a great defensive team, and they're tough to score against. They always are. Dave does a great job with his team, and they're big and they're physical, and they don't really have any holes blocking wise that you can exploit. You have to just be really good offensively.
But you've been at this level before, but no one in 20 years here has been home for a regional before. Obviously, it didn't go the way you wanted, but let's talk about the atmosphere tonight. Yeah,
I thought it was incredible, especially the first set when we were up, and then it's too bad we couldn't take advantage of it because we couldn't sustain any kind of run to get a little bit of help. I think we could have used some help tonight from the crowd, and we didn't earn it. We needed to do some positive things for them to celebrate. And but I thought it was for a big kind of vast arena. It felt like a great place to play volleyball. I hope the fans come out and watch 2 Big Ten teams on tomorrow to see who goes to the Final Four. It's great that that we're going to be represented at least by one team in the Final Four. And I don't know the other results and what's going on. I'd be surprised if we don't get another shot at another 1 or 2 teams.
Any other questions?
Thanks, guys.